love to see you.
Booty Rush, what you doing, Booty Rush?
I was trying to. Hey,
It's supposed to be a you.
What's all
What
this?
you doing, Booty Rush?
I was
What you
joking,
doing,
man.
Booty
that's too
Rush?
funny.
Man, I was trying
Oh,
to.
that's too funny.
I was trying to
Hey,
hold.
I told you you ain't gonna beat me, man.
I was
You
trying to
ain't gonna
hold
beat
it
me,
in the
bro.
road, brother.
You ain't gonna beat me.
Hey,
bro.
I have come to the
Man.
conclusion that we will not beat the instigator.
You will not beat
Hey,
the instigator.
will not
I'm
beat the
getting better
instigator.
though, brother.
Yeah,
you
you
did
did.
better.
I'm getting better. I'm getting
yeah.
better.
But
I got to go some more classes.
Yeah,
Yeah, he started falling apart there.
yeah, he did. He tried, but he started
I'm trying
falling
though.
apart.
I
I'm
know,
trying
right?
though.
Hey, Macon County, how you doing tonight?
Yo.
Everybody doing good, I'm sure, and doing good across the listening world. Facebook Live, Macon County, Alabama, and everybody that's joining us tonight. Want to welcome you to the show.
Okay.
Hopefully we have I always say hopefully, but I know we always have a great show.
we all- yeah.
Hey, we always have fun, always have a great show.
Of course.
Always.
Always
Absolutely.
informative.
Always
And-
informative.
Until the instigator get in his feelings.
Oh, see. Oh.
See, when he get in his feelings, man, he just
It's over with.
it's
And-
over with. He
And guess what? The numbers go up, too. They
Listen,
like
man.
that. They like
Me and the sheriff, we not responsible for the.
we're not responsible for the instigator
I want y'all to
comment.
get that.
Yeah,
Hey,
please.
but wait,
We are
hold on,
not
hold
responsible
on
for
now.
this
But
game.
wait, here's the difference though. See, this week, because we had a great weekend.
Yeah, we did.
I ain't really got nothing to instigate about.
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
Well, I hope not. I hope not.
Look, but you know what? Necessary. I'm loaded and cocked.
Yeah.
You already know.
Well, we go try not to say nothing
Okay.
to make him pull his trigger. Huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, we got to get this
Yes.
down right here,
Okay.
baby. 100.7 FM WUBZ with DJ Booty Rush and Hear Me TV, Tuskegee Virtual TV, channel 181 in town, channel 19 on camera with Pat Wallace, director, Kimberly Wright, and Jordan.
Hold it down.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey, we can always never forget we got CBTV in the house.
CBTV in the building.
is
And,
in the building.
And Tuskegee Virtual here on Facebook Live.
That's
Okay.
it.
So always y'all
Yes.
do a great job,
Yes.
man. And we're going to get on with the sheriff report so we can
Okay.
get on with what we're talking about.
All right.
Yes.
Between the dates of April 5th to April 11th, the Macon County Sheriff Department has received 290 volunteer fire transmissions, 1,376 landline calls, 376 E911 calls, and 1,211 radio transmissions for a total of 3,253 contacts.
Okay, that's a little down from last
Yeah,
week.
that is a little
Down.
down.
Down, yeah.
And a little down for this time of year.
Yeah, that's
yes,
right.
Because,
right.
man,
right.
when it
Spring,
gets hot, man,
Yep,
it
there
start
you
coming
go.
up.
That's
Right.
right. That's right.
And you know, and we still doing a great job though.
That's
right, yeah, that's
You
right.
know,
That's
and
right.
maybe that's a good sign. And here's a better sign.
Okay.
We only had 7 complaints.
Oh, man.
The record was 9.
Yeah.
Which
Right,
9 was
right.
the fewest we
Few
had.
weeks ago.
We
Yeah.
only had 7 complaints.
That's
Wow.
good.
And one of those complaints on 4/7/2019, County Road 43 North, we had a deceased person. 4/8/219, we had arrest for possession of a controlled substance. 4/8, we had arrest for failure to appear. 4/8, County Road 31, we had a sexual assault. 4/10, Robert Street, we had a trespassing. 4/10, we had arrest for a murder and attempted murder. And 4/10, County Road 79, we had a burned vehicle.
Wow.
And guess what? No domestic violence.
But I tell you what, though, sexual assault is just as bad to me.
Yeah,
in my opinion, you don't
and
do that.
we actually been cracking down on that, and
Yeah.
seems like the same group here, same person is doing these sexual assaults, and you know what? We want him.
We want him. Okay.
And
Yeah, go get 'em.
we actually went after him the other day, and we didn't get him the other day, but he's on our radar, and we're gonna put a stop to
You
this.
closing in on him.
Yeah, we closing
closing
in
in
on
on
him.
Good.
So I
Okay.
hope he watched the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Turn
I hope
yourself
he
in.
know we coming.
Turn yourself on in.
Yeah, he might as well come turn himself
Yeah.
in.
What you gonna do when we come for
Man,
you?
we coming, the bad boys coming. And
Yeah.
you know, and I say, you know, it ain't no secret. You know what I'm saying? We try to do what's right. We always
Right.
do what's right. We try to do what's right. And we missed him the other day, and I want him to know the best thing to do is just come on and turn
yourself in, buddy.
Right.
You know, that's the best thing to do because we're not going to stop.
Right.
And, you know, I'm saying this on the radio because it ain't no secret.
Right.
You know, all his homeboys done told him we been there. All of them done told him we coming back. And when I tell you we coming back, you can count on it.
Yeah.
Right.
When I tell you we going to get you, you can count on it.
Right.
So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, we're not joking.
No.
Best thing to do is come on, turn yourself in, buddy. You know who you are.
Right.
Save us a little thing, but we don't mind coming, but just come on, turn yourself in, man.
Yeah.
And we can talk about what you're accused of, and just remember this. You're innocent until
Until
found
proven
guilty.
guilty.
Until
That's right.
proven guilty.
Until
proven.
Right.
Until proven guilty, and that's
That's right.
true.
That's it.
All right.
But I definitely would like him to come on, turn himself in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have a little talk about what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Got you.
All right. But you know, I that's something that I really don't like. You know what I'm saying? Leave people alone, man.
Right.
Leave people
Right.
alone.
That's right.
That's very, very
Yeah,
bad.
that's why I say that sexual assault is darn near just as bad as domestic
It-
violence. It
domestic
really is.
violence,
It
right.
really
Yeah.
is.
Actually, worse.
You know, it's worse to me.
Right, yeah.
You know,
Woo, woo.
Jordan's on her job.
Man, she
yo.
on the job, man. I'm hiding. Man, this water got ice in it.
Oh yeah.
floaters.
Oh man, it's got
She got
ice
floaters,
in it.
yeah.
And it's really good. Appreciate that, Jordan.
Oh yeah.
We got a lot to talk about here.
Oh my goodness.
First
Yeah, we
thing,
do.
I'm gonna go down here on Facebook Live, and I know I've already started reading. We go back. Brenda Brown says, "Good evening, guys." Jackie Baldwin, "Good evening, fam." Say, Larry Calhoun, Roberta Crenshaw. Hey, Roberta, how you doing? Brianna Jamise, how you doing? Little baby, how you doing? Bertha Richardson, hey, Cheryl Bronson. Sweet thing is listening. Sweet thing. No, I can't say sweet thing. Sweet thing is listening.
What's up, sweet thing?
Larry Calhoun says, "What's up, Sheriff and everyone? Have an awesome show, my friend." And I said that to you, Larry Calhoun. I mean, you showed out Saturday, man, with your
my
long
goodness.
pants, man.
Let me tell you,
Really, really, really appreciated that, my brother.
They were touching.
man.
Man, they were touching his boots, man. They were touching his boots. I like that.
I was very impressed with
Yes,
6ix9ine
sir.
this week.
6ix9ine,
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Ware is watching. Hey, Johnny. Booty Rush is watching. Hey,
Yeah,
Booty.
me.
Patrick, the instigator, is watching.
I'm
How
right
you
here
doing?
in the house.
Brianna, Jamise, my daughter here. I'm doing good. Daddy Brunson, love you. And Mama Courtney, Kennedy Brunson. Thank you, baby. Love you, too. Stephanie Lynn is watching. Hey, Stephanie. Larry says, "I hear you." Trina Sanford is watching. Hey, Trina. Albert Clarence Bulls. Hey, Albert, how you doing?
I'll be.
He says, "Greetings from the Pacific
That's
Northwest."
right. Seattle.
He says, "Love the show. Appreciate that. Thanks for joining us." And Larry said, "Yes, I did." Wendy Pruitt is waving.
Wendy.
Jackie Ball says, "Booty Rush, I miss you at TU."
Okay.
Drake Williams is watching. Hey, Drake. Jacqueline Yarba works Yarba, my cousin out in Georgia. Hey, how you doing? Warren Peace, my daughter Bree is watching. She's clapping and waving. Bertha Richards said, "I love all of y'all. Keep up the good work and thank you."
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tawana Green, hey, Tawana Green Hodges is watching. Hey, Tawana, how you doing? Brenda Brown says, listening. Oh, she in the hospital.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
what?
thought she's supposed to get out today.
No,
Oh,
she said
man.
listening from a
Yeah,
hospital
she been for a
bed.
couple of days.
Prayers coming.
Hey, we got
Prayers
prayers
coming
coming to you, my
Brenda.
friend.
Oh yeah.
Betty
Prayers coming.
McCants is watching. Hey, Betty, how you doing? Edna Woodson is watching. Hey, Edna, how you
What's up,
doing?
Edna?
And Roberta Crenshaw said, "Waiting on the bunny dance." You've been promising her. You got to
Booty
do the
gotta
bunny
get on it.
dance. Yes, sir.
Oh, my
Anita Joyce says, "Hi, y'all. How you doing?" Steven Showtime Moore. Hey, Steven, how you doing? Jalen, my nephew. Hey, Jalen DeAndre, how you doing? Appreciate the hearts, nephew. Appreciate the heart. Jalen is watching, waving, and clapping. Monique Smith. Hey, Monique, my dispatcher, and
Monique.
Jella,
Monique.
who does a great job, is
Oh, yeah.
watching.
Oh, we had a good time this
Yeah, y'all
weekend.
had a good time.
Oh, yeah, man.
We have to talk about that. Tammy Reeves is watching. Hey, Tammy, how you doing? Nita Marable. Hey, Nita, how you doing? Jalen said, "How you doing, Sheriff? I'm doing fine, nephew." Darren LaCour. Hey, LaCour, how you doing,
LaCour, what's
brother?
up?
He was on
Yeah,
it too.
LaCour is
Oh,
on
yeah,
it.
man.
He
I'm
was on it.
surprised LaCour is up. Well, he up all the time, though.
Right.
You don't have to talk about the rough night we had last night. That's something I'm going to talk about.
Okay, great,
Okay.
great.
But LaCour was right there with me, his brother here, man. I appreciate that, brother. Leon Frazier. Hey, Chief, how you
Chief.
doing?
Chief, what's up?
Hey, Chief did a great job out
Man.
there.
I'm waiting on that video. I want to
Yeah,
see it.
Man, he
Oh,
does.
yeah.
A great,
Oh, yeah.
Chief always do a great job.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I'm on that video,
Appreciate that.
Chief.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Tammy Reed said, "Hey, Mr. Brunson. Hey, Steen Pound. Hey, Steen, how you
Steen, what's
doing?
up?
Yes, how you doing, Steen?
Sorry for your loss, too,
Yeah,
Sting.
sorry for your loss.
Oh, man.
Kiana Provo. Hey, Kiana, our sister is watching. She's waving and clapping. How you doing, Mike Provo's wife? Been with her all week. She did a great job for us this week. Monique Smith LaCour. Hey, Courtney Brunson. How you doing? She's sitting behind the camera over there doing her CBTV.
CBTV.
Freddie Cunningham is watching. Hey, Freddie, how you
Also,
doing?
credit, Freddie.
Jan Fontaine is watching. Hey, Jan, how you doing? Freddie said, "What's up, fellas?" Jan
Yo,
says,
what up?
"Good evening."
What up?
Ralph Gandy is watching. He says, "Good evening, guys." My nephew,
Tomorrow.
Brian Kennedy. Hey, Brian, how you doing? Rita Kennedy said, "Hello, Sheriff. You stated last week that I'm related to Betty Broadnet. Yes, we are sisters." Wow, that is great. Yes, I did. And where are you watching from? I think you said Cleveland.
Oh wow.
Well, we appreciate that. Larry Calhoun, thank you, guys. Part of my job, protect and serve.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's what's up.
6ix9ine.
Especially when you got on loan payment. Rita Dean is watching. Hey, Rita Dean, how you doing? Nice hearing from you, Rita Dean.
Rita Dean.
Wileen Tava. Hey, Wileen, how you
Wileen.
doing? Waleed take care of everybody over
Don't
there.
you
Don't
know?
she? Yeah, good
Everywhere.
lady. Ella Cow says hello, guys. Hello, Ella. How you doing?
Ella.
And thank you everybody for the hearts.
Yeah.
Brother Crenshaw is back watching again.
yeah.
Everybody says hello, guys.
What's up?
But first thing I want to talk about, I'm gonna get on with this because we had a murder in the county last night, and man, I hate to see that.
Right.
But with everybody working together, Notasucker Police Department, Macon County Sheriff Department, Aaliyah's, ABI and Aaliyah's Narcotic Squad did a great job coming out to help.
Okay.
The Gulf Coast Regional Task Force, which Dion was a part of, those guys, you know, the U.S. Marshals came out and they helped.
Okay.
And also the Kilby tracking team came out
wow.
to help.
Wow.
And we was able to get this guy in custody before sunup.
Right. Wow.
So y'all got to get him a round of applause.
Oh,
Give
yeah,
everybody
you
a round
did.
of
Let's
applause.
get them
Definitely.
clappers over here. Let's get them clappers
Got them
over here.
clappers over
Keeping
here.
the county safe.
Yeah.
We got to get them around. Where them clappers at? Where the clappers at? We got to find them clappers.
Yeah, I got to find them clappers.
Y'all caught me off guard with them one here, though. But we going to put them in there. There we go. Round of applause,
There
y'all.
you go. Caught you off guard.
Yeah, great shot to you guys.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, man, those guys came out, man. I guess we started about 11 o'clock last night, and most of the guys didn't go home till about 12 o'clock today.
Wow.
And that's tough,
Yeah.
man,
Yeah,
being out
research.
all night like that
Research,
on,
yeah,
Right,
man.
right.
on a dangerous thing like
Right.
that. But we all,
Right.
you know, we together, we look out for each other, we take care of each other. And everybody just worked so hard and diligently to get this done.
Right.
You know, it's always sad when somebody lose their life, man, and we knew we wasn't going in until we got this guy.
That's right.
Right.
And like I said, you know, Notasucker did a great job. You know, Chief down there did a great job, Chief Knowles, and, you know, he contacted me when it got started. And, of course, we got out of bed and went down there and we went to work. And all you got to do is get on the phone and call these
That's it.
guys
That's
and they
it.
come.
Right, right.
You know, I know my guys, you know, they were tired. You know, we had a long weekend, a long day, and a long week. But when you call these guys, man, they coming.
Coming.
Man.
You know, they coming, and I just can't call everybody names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know who I call every week. But these guys get up and come, and they're always together and always prepared. And another unit, you know, all you got to do is call that tracking team out of Kilby, man. Those guys get up, and they come and they do a great job, man.
Oh, those are the guys
put
that have those
dogs out
beagles?
there. Yeah, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Those
But
dogs
you know-
are keyed up too.
Yeah, those guys-
Have you seen those dogs?
Yeah,
Have
they
you seen
big
them
ears,
before?
everything.
But no, but I'm saying they're just like,
Oh, yeah.
they're like
ready to
they're
go.
ready to
But you
go.
know, yeah, but you know those guys, like Courtney was just saying, man, those guys are also officers. They carry guns, and you need to see those guys run behind those dogs. You know those guys
saw
run
them
with
one
those
time.
dogs.
Oh, yeah.
man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
man, those guys run with those dogs, man. And look at here. I did it one time with them because they always want to also go with, to run
Right,
with the dog.
right.
I did it one time. I won't do it no more. I won't do it no more.
Yeah, man.
No, but I'm gonna tell you, when we did that over on Motley Lane, when they came out of the woods, they were all scratched up.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah,
running
man,
through
it's
the
bad
grass,
out there.
everything. Yeah,
Man, it's
they
bad
run
out
through
there.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You gotta
It's
look
bad out there, man.
Yeah.
But you know
Oh,
those
yeah.
guys are brave. You know, SBI came, the narcotic team. Those guys are tough, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And that regional task force, those U.S. Marshals are tough.
Right.
And I can't say the names of those people, but you know who you are, man. And I really, really appreciate everything, and even the commander out there with us last night till today.
Wow.
Wow.
And my guys, man, appreciate everything. But we got the guy in custody. We actually had one guy stabbed to death. He's dead, and one guy in critical condition.
Oh, man.
They had to fly him out. So I hope he's doing okay. Don't know anything today about him. But, man, prayers go out to both families, man.
Right.
And, you hate when anything like this happens.
Happen. Yeah.
Right.
But I'm glad we got him behind bars, and that's
Okay.
where he'll be until trial.
Okay.
So that's a great thing.
Right.
Good.
Just always sad to see that and hear
Yeah,
that, man.
you're right,
You
you're
you
right.
never want anything like that to happen.
That's right.
You know, but things happen sometimes beyond our control. I wish we could control that, but
Yeah.
you know, it does happen sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, but that's all I want to say
So
on that.
Yeah. You know.
But also this weekend we had the big weekend with the rodeo. Rodeo.
Oh, yeah.
And man, it was thousands and thousands and
Yeah,
thousands and
thousands.
thousands of people out there, man. And one thing we did this year, usually, it's the Macon County Sheriff Department handling everything. But you know what I did this year? I called all the agencies
Right.
and got help from all the agencies. to come out there and try to unite everybody like I promised I would. And I think I did that.
Good job.
Every agency came out there and helped.
agency.
Yeah. And they did a great job.
Yeah.
And we didn't have any problems.
No problem.
We had the ABC board arrested 25 underage drinkers.
25. And 2 were released on their own recognizance.
And
only 2.
And 23 were arrested last year. We only had 25 arrested this year. We had 1 domestic fight where girlfriend and boyfriend had a little scuffle.
Yeah.
He was over there with some girls, and mama didn't like that.
Right.
And I understand that.
Right.
And then we had two little scuffles, guys, and us scuffling. A few beer cans being thrown, and a couple guys got punched in the face.
Right.
But that's all we had.
Wait, the one guy came over to the jail where we were. He was from Athens, Georgia. He was University of Georgia.
Yeah. I remember
now,
him.
look, they brought him over there.
Right.
He said, I don't know why they beat me up. They're from Auburn. They just don't like me because I'm from Georgia.
Well, I don't think that was the case.
Yeah.
But
look, what I told the guy was like, well, they brought you over here.
Yeah.
They didn't bring the other guys.
They didn't bring the other guy. That's right. But also have to say thank you to you, Booty Rush, for coming out and working with us.
Appreciate it.
And you, Pat Wallace, too.
Appreciate it.
Pat Wallace ran the drone for us. And did a great job with the area shots.
Good job, yeah.
And whenever we thought we had trouble, he sent that drone up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that drone, man, you can see everything.
Everything.
Oh, yeah.
So everything, those things were filmed and taped until, we got a little rain. He had to bring the drone down. But most of it, he was up there in the air doing what we needed, and it gave us eyes everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we do have drone technology at the Sheriff Department, which Pat Wallace is a part of us, but also we have another drone that
Marcus was flying too.
Operates his drone.
Right.
Yeah.
So, man, that gives us double coverage.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it lets us see a whole lot of things that we normally wouldn't see.
That's right.
And actually, it tapes a whole lot of stuff that we normally wouldn't see.
Right. And if you have to go back and look and see, okay, this happened.
Right.
Hey, did you see the Trump drone?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see the Trump drone?
No.
Somebody had a Trump drone flying over on the north side of the parking lot. And
No, I
they
didn't see
it
that.
was a drone, and it had a Trump banner hanging from the bottom of it.
Wow.
No, I didn't see
I didn't see
that.
that one
And we
either.
had a couple of people come up there, man, give me a BB gun. Give me something.
Yeah, go to Instigator.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't see that.
Don't get me started, because
But,
I saw
also-
about 2,000 Trump shirts. Yes,
But,
I did.
But also, Chief Frazier did a good job.
He really
filming.
did.
He was on
He
it.
really
He was
did.
on
He
it and
really did.
filming, and people, when you film things, people don't like to see things on film, especially when they doing things they shouldn't be done.
Right.
Oh,
And
buddy.
it also gives us a little history of what's going on. We can always go back and watch it.
Right.
Right.
And he just does a great job filming stuff,
really do.
and recording everything.
Right.
And I'm glad
And
he's
editing it and everything.
Yeah, I'm glad he's part of the Sheriff Department.
Right.
Now, let me tell you, I gave him the drone footage, and so he's going to incorporate that into the Revealer show for next
Right.
week,
Okay,
right?
wow.
So on Monday, make sure you tune in on Channel 181 at 9 o'clock
9 o'clock.
a.m., 9 o'clock p.m., because this is going to be a good one.
That's right.
Because we got some good
We
stuff.
got
I
good
saw
footage. I
some of the
saw
stuff
it.
that he
Yeah.
captured.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
It's
it was
going to be a
good.
good
He was
one.
on it. He
Yeah.
was
But,
on it.
and when putting my team together to do that, it takes a lot of planning
It takes a lot.
to secure a place like that.
Right.
A lot of planning, a lot of courage from the people, and a lot of, just being there to do what you need to do, man. A lot of commitment. And I also brought Chief James aboard
Okay.
and his assistant chief also.
They was in there. Yeah.
Yeah, they
we
were
saw
in
him.
there. Chief Jordan at the track. Chief Martis at Tuskegee University. Chief Malloy over in
Saw him
Shorter.
over there, yeah.
Chief Johnson at Franklin. We had everybody, all the chiefs in there, and come in and work and help out,
Right,
man. It just
right.
worked out well.
Right.
And it shows how we can work together, get a job done. And of course we always outman, when you got thousands and thousands and thousands
It was
of
a
people.
lot of people.
Yeah, it was a lot of people.
I mean, I hadn't experienced anything.
I've never
like
seen anything like that.
I mean, either, man, not in Macon County.
Yeah.
No.
Especially Macon County, man.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was a sight to see. And I can't wait until the footage come out, bro.
Oh,
so
yeah.
people can
Oh, yeah,
see
you're gonna love
exactly
that.
that this happened right here in Macon County.
Let me
Yeah.
tell you, if you see that, when you see that drone footage of that crowd from the air, the crowd at the stage,
Right.
when they
Yeah.
were having the concert going on, right, and you see how many people were there,
Right.
and you see how they actually transformed that cow pasture. There are no permanent buildings there.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
That's
no,
what I'm saying.
he has a lot of land out there.
Yeah.
You know, they did a great job. Mr.
Yeah.
Sistrunk and Blair Sistrunk, them out there on that land.
Right.
They did a great job transforming
They
that
did.
into a scene like that.
It's
Yes.
incredible to see.
Whoever
The guys-
whoever
see
put
it.
that together,
The guys
man.
that brought
Yeah.
the venue there, they did a great job.
Really
Yeah.
great job.
You know, planning
Right.
and having everything laid out, they did a great job, man.
Very
And if
organized.
it wasn't, they were very organized. And if it wasn't for their planning and the way to do things, you know, it was just great.
Right.
Yeah.
And this has been the third year that we've had it, and we've had 3 successful years with no injuries. You know, not a whole lot of trouble at all.
Right.
You know, the
man.
people, they were out there drinking, but
They
they
were
respected us.
That's right.
And that's because we demand respect.
That's
though.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But we know how to act. We know how to handle crowds. You know, we don't get in there and try to treat people wrong, handle people wrong. Even if you have to arrest people, you don't handle them wrong.
That's right.
You know,
Yeah.
also I got to say thank you to the state came out. The state
Oh,
troopers
yeah.
were out there handling
Right,
the highway.
right.
Yep. That's right.
And ABC was there handling the alcohol.
That's right.
And we also had Captain Sullen out on the road.
Oh, yeah, he did his thing.
We
Bernice, too.
I was just
Bernice
finna
was
say
out
we
on the
had
road.
Bernice. We had Bernice
saw
out on
Bernice.
the
You
road.
You can't get away.
You ain't messing around.
Hey man, and I got to say Bernice is back,
And
man.
Bernice is
Yeah.
back, y'all.
And I was glad to get Bernice to be a part of the sheriff department. I've been trying to do that for years, and she's there, and she does a great job. And her presence, man, you know,
Oh, yeah.
everybody can say, "Hey, man, Bernice
You
back,
can't
man."
get rid of
Y'all
Bernice.
got to slow down.
Can't get away. Can't get away. from
I
Bernice.
think I think I'm gonna write Bernice on her car, so
Right.
you know it's her. That'll tell you
There go
you
Bernice.
better slow down.
Slow
And
all the way
she's
down.
been working every day too, man. It's
Okay, okay.
It's a joy to see her there, man. And
Yeah.
she's a great person.
And I saw what's his name? What's his name? The one that drive the other car.
Wendell.
Window.
Yeah, big window back.
Big window back,
I got
yeah,
big
okay.
window back, and you
Yeah.
know I've asked a few more of the people to come back and help
Right.
out. You know who you are, and
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
You know I want you to be a part of our sheriff department, man. And like I said, I'm gonna call you the Dependables,
Right.
Because y'all are the Dependables, and y'all are great in the community, and you have been great in the
That's
community.
right. That's right.
And you know who you are.
Right.
And I'm not joking, and hopefully I'll see you in my uniform soon.
Okay.
And that'll be great. And when y'all see him, y'all can say, "Wow, hey, the sheriff wasn't joking. Sheriff wasn't joking."
Yeah.
So that's a great thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's a great thing.
Man, it was very organized.
Yeah, it
man.
was.
Well, no,
all
let
the
me-
way down to the T,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. No, listen, let me just give these props out too.
Okay.
Okay, so I had never experienced anything like that
Me
either,
neither,
right?
man. Me neither.
Now, I got to give shout out and props to the sheriff because if you saw, and you'll see this in the video,
Yeah.
if you saw the way that the command center was set up, right?
Oh, man.
And then his RV was like the Citadel.
That's right.
Right?
That's
in
right.
the middle of this,
That's
right?
right. That's
and
right.
so surrounded by everything that's protected in the Citadel, right? Food, water, everything. Nobody wanted for anything.
That's right,
they
nothing.
kept the all the food was good. They just kept us going. What's the name?
Liquid
Mary
liquid
Alexander.
details.
Oh yeah,
Liquid detail.
everything was on point. And so, like I said, the organization of the jail, all of that stuff was really key. I had never really witnessed anything like that
Yeah.
because when the weather was bad and I
Yeah.
couldn't get in the air, I said, well, somebody had said that somebody tried to run away from the jail last year. So I said, I'll just be muscle at the jail, right?
Can't get around that.
You don't want to mess with this, right? So, but all of the people that were arrested, they were pleasingly surprised at how polite and respectful that the officers were. In
They
fact,
got from Georgia.
the one guy from Georgia, he was like, man,
Well-
you guys are so nice. Look, they said, man, after I got beat up, the cops would have beat me up again. I said, no,
you
not
know,
here. We ain't
You
having
know,
that
do
here.
that here.
one thing about that is, you know, and I appreciate you saying that because, like I said, it takes a lot of planning.
It really does.
And going in that a lot of experience. But I know,
Yeah.
just in case things got bad, we would have had to have a safe hold,
Right.
Yeah.
somewhere that we can
Yeah.
go to protect each other.
Right.
Right.
So that's why I lined up my vehicles and everything that we do. We had a home base, a
Sure.
camp
That's
base,
it.
Right.
to
That's
where we
right.
could protect ourselves.
That's right.
Command
And if
center.
we had to, we could have controlled that area.
Oh,
right.
yes.
That's why we had the vehicles parked the way they were.
That's
That's
right.
why they were parked out. We could
That-
defend that area if we had to.
They had to.
And we
Yeah.
couldn't have been overrun from there.
Yeah.
That was on point right
yeah,
there.
yeah,
Right.
and
Very smart, very
we had,
smart.
The department had their own parking lot, so
Right.
we could all park in
That's
the same
right,
place.
that's right.
You know,
Yeah,
and
they
look,
were there.
That was
and
sharp
the
too. I
funny
like
thing
that,
was,
yeah.
look, my car stayed on for 12 hours. I didn't turn my car off the whole time, right?
Yeah.
And the funny thing was, you see all these big muscle trucks and all this stuff, and then there's my little car. It looks so funny.
Yeah, that was.
I hear
That
something.
was.
Say your blinkers or something. I hear something. I
My
said,
windshield
Pat,
wipers, yeah.
I said, Pat got his car. I said, oh, okay.
I left my car on all day. It was
All
on for
day.
12
Wow,
hours
man.
long. Yeah.
12 hours
But I
long,
was able to
man.
charge up my batteries, keep the drone batteries, the phone
Right.
batteries, the computer, all of that stuff. I had my own generator, so
It was
Yeah,
well
yeah,
organized,
yeah.
man.
Yes.
I was looking at the stage.
Yeah.
Not only had one stage,
Man.
they actually had 3 stages.
Yeah.
Yes.
One for the rodeo.
Yep.
One for the concert,
Mhm.
and also they had one for the game.
The game,
That's
yeah,
right. That's
yeah.
right.
They had one
That's
for
right.
the game. I'm looking at all that, man. I'm looking at the speakers. I'm
Man.
looking at the lighting. You know, I'm a DJ,
Yeah.
so I got to look at all that
Yeah.
stuff. They had over $200,000
Yeah.
worth of equipment.
That's
Oh,
right,
yes,
that's
they
right.
did. Yes, they did.
Or
Yes, they
more.
did.
Yeah.
Or more.
They had a lot more than that,
Yeah.
man. And it
Yeah.
was, like I say, everything well organized. Everybody was, on point. All the officers, everybody
Everybody.
worked.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the professionalism, which I talked about before. We went to work.
Mm-hmm.
We had a meeting before we went to work, so everybody
Right.
knew what I expect.
Right.
Professionalism.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? We have a reputation to uphold, and we always want to have a reputation of treating
Yep.
people right. We know how to handle crowds. We don't get out.
Right.
And we don't beat people up.
Right.
But guess what? We're not gonna lose. We're
right.
not
That's
gonna
right.
take no beatings either. So we let everybody know, we gonna handle you right, but you gonna handle us right too. And we're gonna demand that. We just gonna be real respectful doing it.
That's right.
But we gonna
Everybody-
win every time.
Everybody
Yeah.
was so polite, man.
Yeah.
Everybody was so friendly, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, hey, you guys, stop for a minute. And they want to talk to all the
I'm gonna
officers.
I'm gonna tell you
Oh, man,
though.
it's funny, man. It's really, really funny, man. You got the experience, man.
Yeah.
It's
No,
real funny,
yeah.
man.
Let's go ahead and do that
We're
real
going to do a
quick.
drop real
Yeah.
quick. We'll be right back after these messages.
Messages. Hey, hey,
Tuskegee,
hey.
make sure you watch the Macon County Sheriff's Report with Sheriff Andre Brunson every day at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Tuskegee Virtual TV, Channel 181 in town, and Channel 19 on the TU campus, hosted by DJ Booty Rush. Be sure to check out our live stream every Thursday evening on YouTube at Tuskegee Virtual. We're keeping Tuskegee in the know.
And you know this. And you know this.
Everything acting up a little bit,
and
man.
you know this, man.
Hey, the Easter Bunny keep talking to me.
The Easter
That's
Bunny
Booty
keep
Rush.
talking to you. But look, we got we gonna go back and read this, and then we stop at Wileen Toff. She says hello. Ella Cow says hello, guys. Roberta Crenshaw joined us again, and she's watching. Sister Cherry Pureful Lois watching. Hey, how you doing? And Cherry says, good evening, Courtney, Sheriff, and crew. How you doing?
Yo.
And Ella says, scam checks are being mailed out again. Hi, Courtney. She says, hi, Courtney. Let me say something about the scams again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because somebody just told me yesterday that another grandmother was hit with the same scam I talked about last
Right.
week.
Oh wow.
Right.
And she knew what to do and what to say.
Okay.
Good.
And same scam called and said they were grandson and said that they didn't sound the same because they broke their nose.
Right.
And they needed all this money right now. And she was able to get out of that scam and hang up on them because she heard what had happened.
Right.
Right.
So y'all make sure,
Pass
make
it on.
sure you pass that on.
Right.
And if
Definitely.
somebody calling you telling you to send cash, 9
Don't
times
do
out
it.
of
Don't
10,
do
that's
it.
a scam.
Scam.
You
don't
know,
do
you
it.
call us immediately.
There you go.
And Miss Ella says scam checks are being mailed out again, and y'all be careful about those scam
That's
checks.
right.
If you got to do something and pay some money to get that check, 9 times out of 10, it's a scam.
It's a scam.
That's it.
You know, and they might have you cash a check, and then you gonna end up paying a lot
There you
more
go.
money.
That's right.
So
That's
be
right.
careful with those checks. You know,
That's
everything that look good is not good. And
That's right.
remember,
That's
if they charging you money, it's 9 times out of 10 it's a scam. If they
Scam.
say
Yep.
you got free money, free is free.
Free is free.
Yeah.
Free don't mean you pay.
That's right.
Right.
So
Right.
always
right.
remember that.
That's
That's
right.
right. That's right.
And look out for the people around you with those scams.
That's it.
And they trying to hit you hard with these scams right now. So just be conscious of that.
Yep.
And
And you know they have another one. They talk about in order for you to get money, you got to send them a green dot card.
Oh
yeah. That's
another
green,
one.
That's
That's
another
the
another
green
scam.
dot
Green dot
card
card.
scam,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's what we call it.
Yep.
Be careful of that. And Leon Fraser, my signal keep breaking up, but I am proud of your service delivery to the county residents And let me see, I got to go to, and visitors, keep up the good work and keep the faith. And thank you, Chief. We're going to do that, and
Appreciate
you do the
that,
same. Janice Reed Carver, hey, Squirrel, how you doing? Squirrel. Howard Ray, who was out there with us all night, how you doing, brother, up in Notasulga? He was
Howard
out there
Ray.
helping us all night. Good job, brother.
Big shouts
Sharon
out.
Holmes is watching. How you doing, Sharon? Henry Janigan says hello.
What's
how
up,
you
Dale?
doing?
That's
Dale.
Dale.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Dale.
Yeah.
Everybody know him by Dale. Aaron Wick is watching. How you doing, Aaron? Taraji Mommy is watching. How you doing, Taraji? I hope I said that right. And Marie Mommy. How you doing? I think I said that right. Hey, Joe Turnham, how you doing?
Joe,
He
yo,
says,
Joe.
keep it up and Macon County Sheriff Department proud of you. We want to empower all folks with opportunities and job prospects. Even if you have got dinks, we can help you. Believe. And that's right, and that's a
That's
good
it.
word. Believe.
There you
That's
go.
a good word, Joe, and
I like
we
that.
definitely appreciate your work and what you're doing, brother.
Appreciate it,
and
Joe.
Everything is definitely coming
Shout
along.
out,
Oh,
shout
yes.
out to
And,
the Macon County
we-
Economic
yeah.
Development Authority,
And
we
we
see
see-
that progress out.
we
in
see the
Short
progress.
and at 38.
We see it.
We see it.
And we see you working,
Yep.
and all we can do, and like you do every week, coming in here joining us, and we
That's
keep
it.
instilling this in our people.
That's right.
You know, be
We bring
ready.
back them on the
Be
show.
workplace
Be ready.
ready.
Be workforce ready.
That's right.
Be workforce ready, and we
That's
keep
right.
instilling that. And people, I
Right.
hope you're listening
Because
to
those
us.
jobs are coming.
They coming,
They
man.
coming.
They
They
coming.
coming.
They coming.
And Macon County is getting better.
Getting better.
And
That's
that's what we want to see. Everybody getting better. Macon County is getting better.
Absolutely.
And the word is believe.
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 I like
Everybody
that.
believe.
That's
I
it.
like
That's
it.
it. That's it.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
it.
Snop Stinson, that's my homeboy there. How you doing down there, Snop Stinson? You
Snop
doing okay? And James Scroggin, Rambo. How you
Rambo.
doing, Rambo? Rambo is watching.
That's the one
Okay.
that played with you, right, Rambo?
No,
Brother Jack?
Rambo is he lives in Notasulga. He works at the jail.
Oh, you're talking about the other Rambo?
Yeah, Rambo works
Yeah,
at the jail.
from,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
What's up, Rambo?
James Scroggin.
Physical plant Rambo.
Yeah,
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 what's
yeah.
up?
Okay, so everybody doing good, and we back to what we were talking about. You know, about the rodeo this weekend.
Yeah.
Everything
Oh,
was great,
man.
and all the people came together.
Yeah.
And that's just a good thing.
Yeah, I had a great experience. I tell you what, though, there were some special moments that were really funny. Like, let me tell
We're
you,
not responsible.
me
Hold
and
on.
Danny and I-
Hold on. I got to bring the instigator in right, man. I got to bring the instigator in here.
Hey, tonight I'm the aggregator. I'm
Hey,
bringing us
he-
all together.
Hey, hey, y'all, now it's time for the instigator.
No, let me tell you. No, let me tell you. I had some special moments though. Danny took me in the 4-wheeler, right?
Uh-huh.
So we were riding, just patrolling the area, right?
Right.
And Danny was driving kind of fast, you know. And so, you know, you're in a cow pasture, right? You got some holes you can hit.
Right.
So it was a couple of times he put the thing on 2 wheels, and I'm like, you know. So of course, you know,
You mean it didn't turn over with all that weight?
yeah, hey, look, and look, here's what I was saying. Look, I'm thinking to myself, instead of being scared, I'm just gonna be ride or die, bro.
Right.
And look, if he turn it over, we going over together.
Going down. Spending a padded lean one way.
Oh, man, yeah.
Hey,
You
Danny,
mean
hey,
it turned
Danny's,
over, yeah.
Danny's a pretty good big
Yeah,
dude
yeah, he
too.
big
Now,
boy
see,
too. Yeah,
so,
he big
look,
boy.
so that's the only thing that gave me a little comfort. I'm like, okay, we two big heavy
Yeah,
dudes.
yeah.
We're gonna
Yeah.
hold this machine
Yeah,
down.
hard,
Hold it
hard to
down.
turn it. If you're going to
Hold
turn
it
it.
down.
So shout out to Danny. Thanks for taking me around.
Well,
but
well,
no, let me tell you another moment that was really classic though. Shout out to my boy 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine.
Right? Let me tell you. So he brought in the first 2 people that were arrested, right?
Right.
Evidently they tried to run from him and he was not happy about it. So when they brought him in, he had on the evil face, right?
Right.
And it was so funny. And he's looking down at these guys. And at one point he was like, "You scared, ain't you? You scared, ain't you?" And they're sitting there terrified. It was so funny.
Hey,
And as soon as he walked away from the jail, he was just the nicest guy.
hey, look, you talking about a jail. We made a jail out there.
Made a jail.
We built a jail.
Oh, my goodness,
out there,
yes.
and
We
it
had 'em-
served its purpose.
That's
right.
right.
It
That's,
really did.
It
And
definitely
look,
served its purpose. And
nobody got away.
Nobody got away.
They weren't getting away on my watch.
They weren't getting away.
And also, I want to give a big shout out to Jimbo Levitt, and also
Yeah,
you ever
Jimmy,
finding that money? You know.
Oh yeah, there was $8,000 turned in.
What?
Yeah, and $8,000 cash.
And Wayne, yep.
And we were able to get it back to the owners.
Right.
And
Wow.
I think Bobo. I don't know how Bobo got the money, but he was able to turn it in to Wayne, and Wayne brought it over
exactly.
to. We had a lost and found. He brought the money, every last penny, over to the lost and found.
Wow.
And that tells you the integrity of the
Yeah,
sheriff
That's
department.
right.
That's
That's
it.
right.
That's
You
right.
find $8,000
In
cash.
cash.
And
Wow.
you, and
But-
you
but-
turn
but
the money
But you got to
in.
think about
Freddie
this.
Grip.
But you got to think about
Stack.
Yeah.
Lou Green.
Yeah,
That's a lot of
but you
money.
got to think about
That's
this.
a lot of money.
But if you think about this, who takes $8,000 to a
Yeah,
rodeo?
I don't know why
Right.
they had
What the-
$8,000.
I mean, really,
I don't know
seriously.
why they had $8,000 out there, but like I said, that tells the integrity
Yeah.
of
Of
the
your
guys
department,
that
yeah.
my department and the
Right.
guys that works there.
Right.
You know, they turned in $8,000, and that money changed hands 3 times.
Right.
Wow.
Right.
From Bobo to Wayne, from Wayne to either Swanson or no, it would have been Shimon.
Shimon,
Right.
yeah.
To Shimon.
Right.
And they held that money and put it up until that
Wow.
person
Came and
and
claimed.
inquired or claimed about that
Right.
Wow.
about that money,
Right.
and that is great.
Wow,
those
that is
guys,
good. That is good.
And those are the type of people I want working for me. You know, those are the people that make us look good. Those
Right.
are the
Right.
honest people
Right.
that we have working, and
Yeah.
that's a great thing. And I'm very
Right.
proud of that.
And there was a lot of lost
Yeah.
and found.
It was
it
a
was.
lot of
It
lost
A
and
was.
found.
lot of lost and
It was a
found,
lot.
man.
It was a
Lot of
lot.
lost and found.
A lot of lost
And
and found.
you know they handled the lost and found at the jail, and we had a lot of people coming up because you know basically where the jail was, it was kind of like the face of the department.
Right.
Right,
People
right.
come there, and
Yeah.
then we could dispatch somebody into
Right.
the command center
Exactly.
to find out what they needed. You know,
Well,
It was
we kept
organized.
the
Well,
yeah,
well,
we
I'm
kept
gonna say
the,
this,
the
man.
valuables stayed in the command center.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. So
it was
yeah,
protected.
it was very well
and
done.
and it worked like a well-oiled machine.
It very
did.
did.
You know,
It very much did.
everybody did the part. Everybody knew what they were doing,
Yeah.
and we are still we took guns, knives, all kind of weapons. Man, we
there's
had
a lot
we
of
had a
stuff.
truckload of guns.
Right.
We had a truckload of knives and weapons that we took from everybody.
A harpoon?
We had a harpoon. We had a counter prong.
Wow.
We had axes. We had
Everything, yeah.
saw.
Saw
We had every
everything.
kind of
Yeah.
weapon
You could
Right.
name.
that you can name.
Yep.
But these are things that we didn't want to get inside of there because that's
Right.
dangerous.
That's dangerous.
Right.
That's
That's
right.
dangerous. And we didn't
Especially
want
when you
these
mix
things
that
in
with
there.
alcohol.
And when you mix that with
Yep,
alcohol.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Hey, and there was some drunk people in there.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
man, they started. Look, I got there at 7:30, and they were outside of the venue drinking, waiting to go in
Right.
and drink some more. Right.
Yeah.
By 1 o'clock, it was off the
Yeah.
chain.
Nah, man, it
man.
was junk.
It was
hey, man,
off
look.
the chain.
And you know, I spent the night. We spent the night. A lot of us spent the night there Friday night and Saturday night
Yeah.
because we had equipment and we had to secure the place and not have people in.
Right.
But when I got up at 6 to get ready to come outside Saturday morning, it was already a line down the road.
Yeah, it was. It
Cars
was, yeah.
down the road
Yeah.
already,
Already.
waiting to come in at 6 in the morning.
That's right. That's
So
right.
we knew what kind of day we were going to have, and actually they told us that they'd actually sold more tickets than they sold the year before.
I don't,
Yeah, they'd
I
actually
don't doubt it.
sold
I don't
more,
doubt
it. I don't doubt
more
it.
tickets than they did the year before,
Yeah.
Right.
which was good.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Oh,
if
yeah.
you organize stuff right and if people are willing to work and do what they're supposed to do, you
I
can
mean,
have
well organized.
have
I tell you what,
successful
I
stuff
saw,
here.
I saw that well-oiled machine, and I got to give a shout out to Butch and Monique
Well, yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
Jimmy Levitt.
Oh, yeah.
And Wayne.
Yep.
You know, they were all manning the jail, and I saw
they
how
were mailing the jail.
how professional they were. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I mean, it's
Yeah.
like they handled the folks, you know, so politely and everything. It was put like this. Marcus Walker had to come in a couple of times and get firm with him.
Right.
But we always call it polite but firm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
He wasn't letting them get away with anything. You know, we had a couple of people that wanted to try to, you know, talk their
Muscle.
way out of
Right,
stuff.
right.
And
That
you know
ain't
that,
happening.
but that's when I saw the other side of it. I saw the other side of policing. You know, because I've told everybody on the air before. You know, when I was younger in my 20s and 30s, you know, I've had my run-ins with law enforcement.
Yeah.
Never in Macon County,
County,
ever.
right.
I've never had a problem here. But I understood law enforcement from a whole different perspective.
Exactly.
So for me to see that whole process of seeing the people get brought in, get processed, get the zip cuffs or whatever,
Right.
and then get transported and everything, I saw that process happen over and over again, right?
Yeah.
And it really gave me a perspective on how people, you know, how law enforcement deals with that.
Right.
Because what I found was everybody got a story.
Everybody got a-
Everybody got a
everybody got a
sad
story.
sob
Yeah.
story.
Everybody got a story.
Everybody thinks that they could talk their way out of it.
Right, right.
And you know what? I used to think that
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah.
But now I understand it from a whole different. The law enforcement, when you go and deal with the jailers, they're not adjudicating your case.
Right.
All they're doing is just
That's right.
processing you, right?
That's right.
Ain't
Right.
nothing that they could do about it. All we're
nothing.
doing is holding you.
All we
Ain't-
doing is holding.
And
That's right.
ain't no. There's no sense in trying to negotiate or
You're
talk
right.
with them because they're
It
not the
ain't
judge.
happening.
Yeah,
It
they're
ain't
not the
happening.
judge.
No,
Right.
no,
So
it ain't
I
happening.
saw that process, and it really gave me another added respect for law enforcement.
Right.
And the tough job that they have
Oh,
to.
yeah.
And let me tell you something. That's a tough job.
Right, it is.
You know,
It
I
is,
pulled
it is.
like 12 hours, right?
Yeah.
And it was like, man, I hadn't pulled a 12-hour shift in a long time. And I was like, man, you guys are on a roll,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
So it was a good experience. I was
Yes, it
really,
was.
really good. It was
Yes,
a
it
good
was.
thing. And like patrolling, I had a 60 foot height. Because I figured at 60 feet, nobody can like throw anything at the drone, right?
Right.
You got to be Tom Brady to get up there, right? So I stayed as low as I could, but we just flew just a crisscross pattern and
Right.
just see everything.
Dang, yeah.
As long as they saw that somebody was in the air watching,
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff
Ceased.
a lot of the stuff
Ceased,
ceases because
right.
you know it's on camera.
Right.
So it really, I think it made a difference.
And it's a shame that I got to say this. I got to make this comment,
Mm-hmm.
but with all the people that we had working out at the rodeo, we still had people working in Macon County. Y'all know that, right?
right.
Yeah, we didn't take anybody that was on the shift
Right.
for that day.
Right.
We didn't take anybody that was on shift for Friday. We didn't take
Right.
anybody that was on shift for Saturday. We didn't
Right.
take anybody that was on shift for Sunday.
Right.
Because Macon County is our priority.
That's right.
And me not being I'm a smart sheriff, I think I am. We're gonna always have people working.
Right.
That's right.
And we did get some comment about why we taking everybody out. I mean, that's just crazy.
Right, right.
But we did have people working. We're not gonna never take everybody not being able to
Right.
protect
Oh, yeah.
the
Right.
people in this community, in this
Right.
county.
Oh,
So
yeah,
don't
part,
ever
yeah.
think that.
That's right.
But one good thing was we were also in the county. We
That's
were
right.
still at home.
Still in the county, right?
Yeah, we
Right,
were still at
right.
home. And
Exactly.
anything was to happen, we can leave in a heartbeat to go do.
Exactly.
Or we can split the
Right.
squad or whatever, but
Right.
we never take everybody,
Right.
to an event. We know that Macon County is our priority.
That's right.
Right.
And not only did I not take everybody, I'm sure the police department didn't
Right.
bring everybody because
Right,
I know
right.
they did.
That's right.
Right.
Tuskegee University didn't bring everybody.
That's right.
send their
Franklin
little
didn't bring
coalitions.
everybody. Shorter
Right.
didn't
Yeah.
bring everybody. We still are represented well in the county.
Yeah.
And we know that we're officers 24/7 for Macon County. And if it was something that needed my attention, I would definitely leave.
Right.
Right.
And I'm sure the rest of the chief would definitely leave.
Right.
Right.
And we still would be represented in both places.
Absolutely.
So just because we go to Lee County to help,
Mm-hmm.
whether we go to Timbuktu to help,
Yeah.
we still got people in this county
Yeah.
able to do what they're supposed to do.
Absolutely.
That's it.
And always
That's it.
remember that Macon County.
That's it.
We and I want to be a sheriff that goes to help the surrounding areas and the
Right.
surrounding counties.
Absolutely.
And that's the same thing we have here. But
Right.
one thing that we got to understand is it's mandatory for me as a sheriff to do that.
Right.
Because we have a mutual agreement with
Right.
every sheriff in the state of Alabama.
Right.
Right.
That if something happens, I'm obligated
To come.
to come and help.
That's right.
And
Okay.
so is everybody, around here.
Mm-hmm.
Any sheriff that I call would definitely come.
Right.
We have a saying that no sheriff shall stand alone.
That's right.
And
Okay.
guess what? They mean that.
Yeah.
So it only makes us stronger.
That's right.
And if you don't know, I can call 67 sheriffs
67.
in this state, and guess what? They'll be here.
Yeah.
right.
I can call any sheriff or a multitude of sheriffs, and they will be here to help. We obligated to do that.
That's right.
So we want to help.
That's right.
We want to be prepared to help.
Absolutely.
And that's what we're going to do.
Shoot, they were prepared Saturday, buddy. I tell you.
Yeah.
But I know we got to.
Booty Rush was the most prepared though.
Ah.
Did you see his rig? Man, he had the
I did.
he had the series vest on. He had snacks in there too.
Sure did.
Well, you better have some snacks.
You better have some snacks.
You better have some
But
snacks.
you know what? You guys had
They
already
had
had me
so much
prepared.
food. Yeah.
I didn't need it. You know
Yeah.
what I'm talking about? I didn't need it
Yeah.
because you guys had all the water detail,
That's
the liquor
right.
detail,
That's right.
had all the food. So I didn't really need my snacks. I had to take my snacks back home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Hey.
need you guys had me full, man. All the food, man, you can eat, man. I was in hog heaven.
Yeah,
Me too, yeah.
Well, look here. I know we're about to run out of time, and I know I want to say this to Sheriff Shannon Oliver in Franklin County, who I spoke to the other day, and he says he always watches the show, man. And I want to tell you, thank you.
Shout
Big
out.
shout-
Sheriff Shannon Oliver.
Shannon Oliver,
And
what's up?
we always see my buddy Sheriff Kenneth Ellis from Hale County.
Hale
He
County.
always watches the show, and he always tease me about the show and talk about, a great job we do and like what y'all do. And I
Appreciate
want to
that,
give
bro.
them a shout out and
Yo.
tell them thank you.
Thumbs up.
And it
Thumbs up.
seems that more sheriffs are watching the show.
Hey.
And I appreciate that,
Appreciate
y'all.
it.
I have to talk about the great job that you all do.
Right.
And it's just great for me to be a part of the Sheriff Association with Bobby Timmons and everybody. And the Sheriff Association is very, very strong through this
Okay.
state. When you talk about 67
Seven.
sheriffs in
That's
the
a
state,
lot. That's a lot.
and you control all your men and
Right.
everybody working together, and
Right.
we're not, we always say no sheriffs are stand alone, and that's what they mean.
Right.
I want to thank Sheriff Cunningham from Montgomery for letting me borrow his tower.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw
that.
that.
And
Yeah.
the twin brother.
Yeah.
They look just
Yeah,
alike.
my twin brother. But he's a great guy over there, and like I say, all the sheriffs are.
Right.
Never a problem, man. They all the great guys, man. Enjoy those guys, man. And I want to appreciate that. But I want to say one last thing here. If y'all been on Facebook today, man, Jug King Montana.
Joe King Montana.
Jug King Montana.
Okay.
He said on Facebook that if he got 400 likes, he would throw an egg on Sheriff Brunson's head. My brother. What in the world do y'all think would happen to my young friend Judge King Montana if he cracked the egg on Sheriff Brunson's head? Hey man, it's all in fun, and you should see the comments.
That is funny. It
man,
is
you should
too
see
funny.
the comments.
That is too funny.
You should see the comments.
Oh, man.
People were just putting an A on the comment, B on the comment, C on the comment,
Just so
so
they
they
get-
could hurry up and get the 400.
Yeah.
And I think in an hour or so they had about 600 comments.
In an hour, 1 hour.
and they didn't tag me now. I
didn't
didn't
tag-
know what was going
No,
on until
right.
later. But I sent my buddy. He got 596 comments quick on there.
And he was looking for 400.
He was looking for 400. But people, man, they were telling him, man, woo.
Ooh, you don't want to do
And I
that.
think they tried that. Hey, listen here, Jug. They were trying to give you some good advice. They were really trying to get, but I like Jug.
Don't do it, man. Don't
But
do it.
boy, if he crack an egg on my head, we probably gonna have to do this in the square.
Look, that'll be
We
YouTube gold.
probably gonna have to do this in the square.
That'll be
World
YouTube
star,
gold.
World star,
And-
world
and-
star.
It would be a world
It will be a
star
world
event.
star event. Yep.
It would be a world star event. And for all y'all that's buddy with Judge King Montana,
King Montana.
y'all tell him my head is available every day. But I gave him a comment, and I told him more comments to come, but I told him I don't think that'll be a very good idea.
No.
I just don't believe that'll be a very good idea.
You know what? I think doing that will be incompatible with life.
Yeah. It might interrupt something.
Look how this guy dressed it up.
Yeah,
He dressed it up.
but you know what? I like Judge King Montana. He's a great young man, and I like him a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I think he knows
Yeah.
that he better not do that.
He know better.
Yeah. And all his friends tried to tell him, man, that's kind of life-threatening there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be bad.
Yeah.
But you
Boy,
know
I
what?
think it'll be bad.
What if I let him do that?
For a fundraiser?
Yeah, for a fundraiser.
Yeah.
What if I let him do that for a fundraiser?
Hey,
Hey.
that might be kind of good for a
Hey,
fundraiser.
that's a fundraiser. Okay.
Somebody might want to see that.
You want to talk about something going viral?
But y'all-
that's going
Oh,
viral.
it's
But y'all
going-
might have
yes.
to tie my hands and my feet up. Y'all might have to tie my hands and my feet up.
But you know what? That might be a good for the cancer.
Hey. Cancer
associ-
awareness.
Cancer
Yes,
awareness.
Hands awareness something. You know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Joe, that might not be a bad
Bad
idea.
idea.
People
Yeah.
might want to see that.
For the cancer
They
awareness.
might
Cancer
want to see
awareness.
that. Huh? Well, you know what? I'm allergic to eggs. I really am.
Okay.
But I would still might let him do that just long as it don't run in my mouth.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
For
Don't
cancer
run in my
awareness,
mouth.
one of those organizations.
We
Right.
might have to
set
talk
it up.
about
Yeah,
that.
Let's
yeah.
set it up.
And then we might have to show him in jail after he did that.
His mugshot.
His mugshot. We had to show his mugshot after he did that. Because I would have to have some return. I would have to have some return.
Some kind of
Yeah.
get back.
There you go.
Some kind of get back.
There you go.
But I do really enjoy it. It was crazy to see all the comments.
That's
and
funny.
everybody that joined us and commented, y'all go back and comment. And I do have some more comments that I'm gonna put on there.
Okay.
But it's all in fun.
I gotta find it, man.
You got to
Yeah, I gotta
find
find
it.
it, yeah.
Find it, man.
It's all in fun. I got a sense of humor.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
we
tell
gotta
you
wrap
what,
it up,
Judge,
yeah.
you better not walk up behind me and crack an egg on my head. Ooh, you better not do that.
He got me permission.
You better have written permission from me.
Permission, man.
Yeah, that'll be the quickest way to meet St. Peter.
But thank you everybody on Facebook that commented, huh? They still commented.
Okay.
Thank you everybody for commenting.
Hey.
Let me see. Yeah,
I know
people
we
gave
got to
them-
wrap it up. I know we're running out of time.
We
here.
run out of time, people,
Yeah.
man.
Somebody said, Nick Dub say, well, Wigger, what you gonna do? You well past your goal. I'm waiting on this broken egg or broken neck. but one probably the latter is gonna be inevitable, bro. And that's the broken neck. And Nick Dub, you right.
What's up, Nick
Nick
Dub?
Dub, you
Nick
right.
Dub.
Big shout out, Nick Dub.
Somebody
He from
say,
Tuskegee.
hey, we gotta
That's funny.
record this SHIT. And we got a lot of.
Whoa.
Somebody said, here's there the quack quack. With a quack quack here, the quack quack there. We got all kind of comments,
Oh, man.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
on the
But
chain, man.
that
Yeah,
is
you go
off the
find
chain,
that,
man.
yeah.
I appreciate everybody that commented, and it might be a good thing that comes out of this.
It might
but
be.
I know it's time for me to say, give my goodbyes for the night and my shout outs for the night. I always shout out to everybody in Macon County. I always shout out to everybody that's participating in this neighborhood watch. Want to shout out to everybody that's really, really trying to make this place safe.
That's right.
And really, really being better people in the community, because I see better people in the community.
Right.
You know,
right.
I see people trying to do what's right in the
Right.
community.
Right.
And to be honest, we hadn't had a lot of trouble.
Right. We have
Yeah.
it.
And I see a change, and we have to continue to do that. So please continue to do that. Hey, patrol yourself,
Right.
so that we don't have to. Look out for the elderly, look out for the young folks,
right.
and just do what you're supposed to do. Hey, you look at those schools up there. The kids are going to school. The kids are getting their grades. The kids are getting their lessons. The kids are graduating.
Right.
The kids are going to college. The kids are trying to get jobs and take care of this community, and that's what it's all about.
That's right.
There you
That's
go.
That's
right.
definitely what it's all about. And that's what I want to see as a sheriff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to see as a sheriff. And y'all make my job a whole lot easier. So let's please continue to do that. Please continue to respect us, because we definitely respect you.
That's right.
And it don't have to always be a negative conversation when you come in contact with law enforcement.
That's right.
Right.
And we want to make everything positive.
Right.
And another thing I need to talk about, and we're going to keep talking about, is these guns and gun control. Young black men, leave those guns at home.
Yeah.
You know, they're trying to make it legal that you can
Right.
walk around here with a gun. You can show your gun. What you think gonna happen if you walking around these places with guns,
That's
especially
right.
when you leave Macon County?
Yeah, that's
You
gonna
know,
be
you
a
got
problem.
to think about that.
That's
That's
right.
going to be a big problem.
That's right.
And I'm not saying anything black and white. I'm not saying anything, because there's not a prejudice bone in my body.
Right.
But when you as young black men go out of these towns and they see you with guns, you are a threat.
That's
A
right.
target,
You're a
You
threat.
yeah.
are definitely a threat, and you're a target.
That's
Yep.
right.
So we have to be smart about that. We have to be really smart about that.
Right.
Right.
So please leave your guns at home.
Leave 'em at home.
I
Yep.
mean, that's what we're here for.
That's right.
Yep.
That's what we're here for. So please listen to me, and we'll talk more about that next week. But I love everybody. Thank you for joining us Facebook Live. Thank you, Courtney Brunson. Thank you, family, for joining us. Thank you, Macon County, and everybody in the listening area. Thank you for joining us, and shout out to everybody that hears me now. Thank
Okay.
you.
There you go.
right.
Shout out to Jordan. And shout out to Jordan's folks over there. Willie and Diane, front door, back door, trap door. Shout out to Courtney Brunson, CBTV in the house. And shout out to all of the deputies that made me feel so comfortable and welcome last Saturday.
Yeah.
Monique and Wayne and Jimmy. Jimmy Levitt and I used to work at the track together. We
really?
were both technicians at the same time.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But shout out to everybody in Macon County and all those deputies, and shout out to Macon County Economic Development Authority, and shout out to Mathis Financial. So those are my folks right there.
Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna give my shout out because I think Sheriff got to read some more comments. I want to give a big shout out to my wife and kids. I love you guys. Also, want to give a big shout out to the guys at this station right here, 100.7 WUBZ. That's Sylvester McPherson in the building. and the co-pilot, and myself, the connector. We the triple C's.
Triple
There you go.
C.
That's
Triple
right.
C.
The connector, the co-pilot, and the communicator. Big
Hey,
shout out.
that's great.
Also tomorrow, you guys, don't forget to go by Pastor Gannon house. He got that seafood going on. It's gonna be going down. Me and
Oh,
Sylvester,
really?
We're gonna be
Wow.
the first in line. Me and Sylvester be the first
Pastor
in line.
Gandy?
Yeah, Pastor Gannon. Yeah, it's gonna be right there. That's Franklin Road. Is Motley Lane. Over there, Motley Lane past Harrison's. Go check him out, man. Great seafood, crab legs. You like seafood like that?
Oh, yeah.
I do.
I do.
Yeah, I do. It's
Definitely.
going down. We've been doing it for the last 3-4 weeks, man.
Wow.
Okay.
It's going down tomorrow. So
Okay.
Pastor Gandy, man, I'll be there tomorrow.
Right.
Big shouts out to him. Also, big shout out to Spike Lee, Tuskegee University, having that movie. They shooting a movie on Tuskegee University campus in between Bremer and the front gate. So it's going to be a detour. So if you have to go that way, don't come through the campus. Just go around, go through.
Right.
The highway 80.
Right.
Go that way because they're going to be shooting a movie today and tomorrow. They'll
Got
be
it.
shooting a movie, Sons
that's
of
great.
Sons
Sons of the South.
Sons of the South.
Yep.
So they looking for extras. So you don't know what number you can call for the extras situation. So you can go check that out. It's gonna be off the chain. I might be there tomorrow myself.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
But big shouts out to everybody, and also I want to give big shouts out to the sheriff and the department.
Yep.
For running that rodeo.
Man,
this
that was
past
off the
Sat-
chain.
It was an experience, man, of
That
a
was.
lifetime.
It really
Appreciate
was.
that.
That's my
It really
first
was.
time, man. I'm
My
talking
first.
about very organized. Hadn't seen an outside organized like that, right? Especially in our county. We can
Yeah.
do it too, you guys.
Look, we can
can do it too, you
safely,
guys.
Look, we can safely say that's not our first rodeo.
I mean it. Hey, and I mean it. But them bulls, they had them bulls.
Oh,
in there.
my goodness, yeah.
And a big shout out to Coach Schiff for riding that bull.
Yeah, that was,
You know what I
that
mean?
was crazy.
But I believe that to you, that Chef.
All right.
But
okay.
I appreciate y'all. And like I said, the planning that I put into it, it's people don't understand what goes on. They're trying to keep that many people safe.
That's right.
But I appreciate that, everybody. Yeah. And we're going to keep doing that kind of job for everybody. But I want to go back because we got some more comments on here. We got a lot of comments. And Reverend Leonard joined us. And Albert Bull says, saw one Trump sign here in Seattle during the run-up to the election in 2015. It disappeared, let me see, shortly thereafter. In the last 3, Sheriff Bronson and DJ Booty Rush dropped the leash and released the instigators. We stay away from that.
Yeah, we stay away from
But that dude
politics
right
like
there, that's why we keep the leash on him.
No.
His opinion might not be everybody's opinion.
We gotta get out of here.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let me hurry up. Reverend Leonard says, hello, Macon County's best. Darren LaCour says, don't forget about Miss LaCour, the only woman working the jail. And we did say something about Miss
Right.
LaCour.
Right.
And we said what great job she does. And even I talked about her doing her job as a dispatcher and as a jailer. So maybe, Mr. LaCour, you missed that.
Yeah,
So
he
you
missed it.
owe me some push-ups. So Jamise Harrison says, hey, Sheriff Bronson and Courtney. Albert Bull says, in the middle of a Macon County summer would be the egg fry. Sun side up. Sunny side up. We might try that. And Lewis Key says, okay, Sheriff knows how to keep you laughing at times. Yes, I do, and I appreciate that. Darren LaCour says, love. The Lewis Key says, and my friend, I know you're watching this every Thursday night, but glad to know that you are feeling a little better. Thank you. Doris McGowan is watching. Miss Purcell says, good night, Sheriff. Good night to you and my brother John. Darren LaCour says, boss, okay, boss did a great job and still did a great job. The 2 K9s that the Macon County Sheriff Department had, they did a great job.
Yeah, they did.
Great.
And very, man, that's a deterrent there, man.
Oh yeah.
Ella Kyle says, good night, guys. Booty Rush play some Dales tonight.
I got you.
Henry Jones said, have a good night from Dale.
All right,
Dale
Dale.
McGill says, thanks for keeping our community safe and blessed. And thank
All right.
you and
Dale,
good
Dale.
night.
Good
Everybody
night.
on Facebook Live, thank you for joining us.
Appreciate y'all. See
Appreciate
y'all.
it and peace.
See y'all
Peace.
next go round.
Peace.